and welcome to the Invention Licensing Show. I'm your host, David Fidua, and I'm here to help you license your product. Today's episode is all about the fact that tomorrow doesn't exist. So let us jump right into it. Tomorrow doesn't exist, right? Question mark. What does this mean? And what it means is a lot of people say, I'll get that done tomorrow. I've worked with inventors that say, I can get that done. I can make my calls tomorrow. I can do this tomorrow. And I'll tell you, tomorrow never shows up. It's this sad thing that tomorrow turns into a week turns into a month turns into 6, and then you're a year older and in the same place. And that was one of the things that truly motivated me in this process, was understanding and seeing the fact that other people were always saying, I can get this done tomorrow. And it drove me to accomplish things today. And one of this thing that I always see is like, oh, I need to block off all this time to get this done. And I did it too myself. I said, oh, I don't want to get it started because I won't be able to finish it. And then I thought in my mind, well, then I'll never even start. And that's where your problem lies, or that's where my problem lied, was that I would try to block all this time off so that I could get it all done and feel like I accomplished it. But it never happens. You never get that big block of time or that big, huge space in your life where you can just accomplish everything you want. So you have to chunk it apart. You have to do it piece by piece until the whole thing starts to come together, because then it gains inertia, right? It starts to roll. Because when you do these little phone calls or reaching out to designers to help you develop marketing material, all these little things add up to that getting the big thing accomplished. Well, here's the great part. You get the whole big thing accomplished, you get a product license, you get revenue coming in, and you start to license products. Once you have more money coming in the door, usually you can have more time because now you have something that's replacing your income. But you have to get the ball rolling. And feeling like, or seeing your life as like, tomorrow doesn't exist. I need to move this forward in the way that gets my life to go in the direction that I want it to, is the step that you need to take today. So whatever it is, make that step today. Don't sit there and wait. Don't sit there and think, I can get it done tomorrow, because tomorrow will always roll into a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And there are a lot of things in life that need to be prioritized. Food, sleep, all of these different things. And so you can see at the end of your day or end of your week what you have prioritized your time for. And it's a choice. And that is one powerful thing to understand, is that you're making a choice every single day what you're prioritizing your time for. And if you end up at the end of the week not feeling like you've done the things you wanted to do, then you're not picking the correct things. You're not making the choice to prioritize your objectives. And to give you an example of what I mean by that, a lot of people, and myself included, says that, oh, I had this or that, and essentially it comes down to excuses. And even though some of them are very legitimate excuses, it comes down to priorities. And the priority is, I prioritize this over that. And I have personally changed my language patterns to say, not to make the excuses of, I wasn't able to do this, but I wanted to do this, right? Not, oh man, I couldn't get it done because I had to do all these things. It's, I chose to do these things because that was my priority. And so change your mindset, change your focus. It's your life. You get to choose and prioritize what you want in your life and what you don't. And so at the end of the week or end of the day, you can look back at your time and say, I prioritize my time to do this, but I want to do this today. So get it done today. Start small. It doesn't have to be big. One phone call, one email, one reaching out to a designer, putting pen on paper and drawing one invention. All it takes is one thing to get this ball rolling, and do it today. Because if you don't do it today, tomorrow will not exist. I hope you liked that episode of License Your Invention with David Fidua. Tomorrow doesn't exist, so get on your horse and make today happen. Give me a thumbs up or subscribe now. The next episode is running from your cheerleaders. They can devastate your product development future.